you're going to see a ton of green 4% sells. And every single one of these is a trade win. As we get farther down, you're going to see much larger take profits. And that's because as we move into the bull market, we're going to take larger and larger trades. And as of right now, you actually have 7 active trades you can join right now as a member. Bitcoin has recovered quite well after yesterday's massive, nearly 10% crash in the market. But as of right now, this move up appears to only be retail traders. And if you've been in crypto for a while, you know that whale traders need to be involved in order for uptrends to continue. With that in mind, I'm going to talk to you about where Bitcoin could be heading and how we're going to prepare for it either way. Let's jump into it. How's it going, everyone? My name is Jake with Trade Confident, here to bring you your daily crypto insight. Thanks so much for joining us in today's video. And I want to let you know, as of today, or actually as of yesterday technically, we are 119 wins, 0 losses in our trades. I know this sounds crazy. Let me show you, let me prove it to you. It is real. We're going to head down to the view performance record here. And on this page, you're going to see a ton of green 4% sells. And every single one of these is a trade win. As we get farther down, you're going to see much larger take profits. And that's because as we move into the bull market, we're going to take larger and larger trades. And as of right now, you actually have 7 active trades you can join right now as a member. I'll talk to you more about that later on in the video, but I want to talk to you now about what happened yesterday. Monday, January 1st of 2024, Matrixport posts an article, Bitcoin spot ETF approval imminent, Bitcoin to jump to $50,000. Then the very next day here, Matrixport on Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024, why the SEC will reject Bitcoin spot ETFs again. This article was reported on by multiple news outlets, including outlets like CoinDesk, which is one of the biggest news outlets for cryptocurrency in the world. I don't think it's a surprise to anyone that traders became really scared and began selling out of the market. Even whales began selling here, as we can see on this green line. This dragged the price of Bitcoin to test $41,349, even a little bit lower than that. A dramatic drop where long trade liquidity began buying up right around this level, and we moved back to the upside. People got a great entry at this point. Congratulations to anyone that entered around that level, because you are now significantly in profit. Now, it has to be said that this article here, the SEC will reject Bitcoin spot ETFs again, was written as an opinion piece. This was not fact-based, and this is something one of our members actually talked to us about. In the future, as we report on stuff like this, it'll still be important to talk about, but we're going to make sure to let you know whether it's fact-based or opinion-based. And I think that is going to be a crucial decision. And based on the fact that it is opinion-based, this is the reason the market has already just about fully recovered. As of today, we are testing structural resistance at $43,830. We still have a little bit of ways to go before we reach the new high for this bull market, sitting at $45,925. And if whale money begins moving into the market, I think this is exactly where we're going to head. But we have to watch out for this, because currently Bitcoin is sitting at a major structure support on the whale money flow metric. As we drop to this level, it's going to be crucial to pay attention. If we bounce up, I think it'll easily push the price up to at least that $45,925 level. But if whale money crashes through this support, it'll be a massive drop in the market, easily as far down as $41,349, with the possibility of dropping to about $38,000. It's kind of tough to call right now because the price versus whale money flow and trades in favor are both in highly neutral positions, so it really could go either way as we move forward. It's important to keep in mind though, because it's not certain, but if the SEC approves the Bitcoin ETFs, Bitcoin, along with likely the rest of the crypto market, will see massive moves to the upside. It's very typical to see that, and as I've gone over in previous videos, the release of ETFs typically play out like this, tracking the first gold ETF ever created on November 18th of 2004. Now, the price went up consistently for 15 days. We saw a major run up, but after that, for 68 days, we actually saw a slight bear market, a major correction to form a higher low formation in this uptrend. After that, it took 285 days in order for the price to recover back to where it was before the drop. At its high, it took 285 days to recover. This is why, as we trade through Bitcoin, we expect a move up to about $48,240 before we see a major move back to the downside, anywhere between $38,000 and all the way down to $32,000 right down here. I know these are major moves, and I want to tell you this is likely to play out much faster than it did with gold. Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market is the most highly volatile asset class in the entire world. So I would say these moves are very likely to play out much faster than they did on gold. I wouldn't be surprised to keep raising up for a couple weeks and fall for maybe 3 or 4 weeks as opposed to the 9 weeks-ish, almost 10 weeks that the gold did. And I especially think, especially because we're moving into the halving event in April, that we're going to recover much faster before we see parabolic moves. Personally, and what we've been talking about here on Trade Confident, we truly believe that this is the last major move to the downside, a major correction before we see any further moves up. This would create, once again, a higher low formation to continue the overall uptrend in the Bitcoin market. We still have not seen a correction based on this move. It's only natural and very healthy for the price of Bitcoin that we do. And this is why we are expecting moves to the upside and then downside again. Now, I want everyone to keep in mind that this report, remember right here, the why SEC will reject spot ETFs again, was written by a major institution. It caused BlackRock to delay their $10 million buy of Bitcoin to January 5th. And in general, this is a prime example of market manipulation. An institution posted a majorly bearish article scaring the heck out of just about every trader, causing a major sell-off before everyone realized it was just an opinion piece. Now, an interesting point that I want to make is whale money was not involved in today's move up. This is entirely retail traders, and we know this for a fact because price versus whale money flow is still low and pointing down. This is considered divergence, and if whale money continues moving down, once again, we just got to watch that structure support here. If we break through it, it's going to drop the price. If it bounces, it's going to rise the price. I think the max we would move down, at least for now, is to around $41,349 structure support before moving back up as we receive the approval of the Bitcoin ETF, which is most commonly believed to happen by January 10th. From there, major moves up, possibly as high as 48,000, and from there, drops to as low as $38,000 or even $32,000. So from the current price, a drop of about 6%, followed by a move up of about 16%, and then a major move down from that top to anywhere between 21 and 34%. As this plays out, you need to be paying very close attention from these indicators, especially tracking where whale money is moving in the market. If you see whale money begin moving up in the market, you can be almost certain we're about to see moves up in price as well. And as we top out on the price, we'll be looking for price versus whale money flow high, trades in favor high, and ideally a sell signal at the top. If we get all three of these, that should call the absolute top before we begin moving down on a major scale. You're going to want to keep an eye for similar signals on the 1 week time frame. In fact, we actually already have this. Price versus whale money flow is high, trades in favor is high, and we're just looking for a sell signal. Once we get all three of those, that should signal the next move down in Bitcoin. As the price drops on both the daily and weekly time frame, you're going to be looking for price versus whale money flow low, trades in favor low, and a buy signal to catch the dip and buy the lowest possible price. That is exactly how we plan to trade this market in the next couple of months. I think it's going to be absolutely crazy. Historic moments for Bitcoin are coming. And as it plays out, if you want to have the best possible data and have the best chance of purchasing at the best price, you're going to want to snag the best indicators. And stay tuned because we have a little bit more analysis at the end of this video. The links are right in the description down below. You're going to scroll down, click more, and you're actually going to want to snag a membership first. Hear me out. Members get massive discounts, member-only indicator coupon codes for an extra $100 off the price. $59 a month. I'll go over what that includes a little bit later. Click subscribe now, and once you have your membership, you're going to go to the second link on the description. Click that. Scroll down, the Pro Indicator Pack is what you're looking for, $150 off for members. Access the coupon code at this link, click Pro Indicator Pack, and scroll down. From here, you're going to click I want this, throw in that membership coupon code, fill in your information, click Pay, and it's going to offer you the TC Top and Bottom Finder for $400 off. Go ahead and click add to cart, follow the prompts, and we're so excited to trade with you soon. Now with that, we're going to scroll down to the Bitcoin metrics. There's a couple more points of data I want to go over with you. Scrolling down first to the Bitcoin whale smart money metric. Now, just a couple days ago, we saw major short trade sentiment on this chart. The price of Bitcoin dropped. After that, we saw major long trade sentiment, and as of today, the price has moved up. Now we are back in short trade sentiment, but I don't think it's quite enough to really see major moves down, and I think we could continue seeing a little bit of a move up further before we see any sort of moves down. Now, this metric is going to show you what whales are likely to do soon, and if you want to track what whales are actively doing today, you need to pay attention to the whale money flow relative to price chart. And remember, just as we saw on the indicator page, just as we saw in the indicators, whale money has not yet actually entered the market. So most of this is actually retailers. If whale money continues dropping out of the market, expect major drops in price. If whale money moves up in the market, expect moves up in price. And last but not least, you can check for our trade signals here. As soon as you see a sell signal, expect moves down, and as the price drops, expect a buy signal, in which it could be a great place to enter for the next move up. If you trade cryptocurrency, you need to be checking these metrics every single day. Members get access to the Bitcoin metrics along with metrics across all 20 coins on our website. As a member, you'll get access to the trade setups where we're currently 119 wins, 0 losses with 7 brand new trades for you to take, and members are going to get access to our future forecast videos. We posted a major update yesterday, and members are making crazy profits on both the future forecast members only content and the trade setups. I just showed you how to access the membership. Once again, links are in the description, and with that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Remember, trade safe, trade confident, and we'll see you in the membership.